Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Naufal Hazid bin Hasmadi and I'm the group leader of BioTopia. Our assignment topic is Protect Our Greatest Wealth. There is a quote saying, "The greatest wealth is health." Have we ever questioned ourselves what contributes our body to have a good health and what makes our body have the ability to prevent any infectious diseases? Hence, there is a system in our body which helps us to survive called immunity. Therefore, our topic is related to immunity. All these questions will have their answers in this video. Before we move on, I would like to introduce you my fellow group members. First, we have Nik Ahmad Amshar bin Nik Haripin, which he will be underlying the concepts and theories related to immunity. Second, we will go through the problems or issues arose which will be explained by Nik Nur Anis Husna binti Ahmed Hilmi. Our third member, Nur Fasha Amira binti Mat Saari, will then explain to you about the solutions to remedying the problems and issues. Lastly, our fourth group member, Nurul Huda binti Abdul Aziz, will make a conclusion related to our topic, lessons learned, and she will also outline the list of references used by us to complete this assignment. Before we go any further, I will present to you the definition and the importance of immunity. Immunity is the ability of an organism to resist a particular infection or toxin by the action of specific antibodies and sensitized white blood cells. The importance of immunity is to protect our body from outside invaders such as bacteria, viruses, fungi, and chemical produced by microbes.
Concept and theory of immunity. Immunity is the protection against disease provided by the body's internal defense or immune system. The external cellular and chemical barriers that protect us from infection are part of that defense system. If pathogens do successfully enter the body, white blood cells can recognize them as something foreign and destroy them. White blood cells are part of the immune system and they recognize pathogens by the distinctive large molecules that cover their surface, such as protein, glycoprotein, lipid, and polysaccharide, and the waste materials which some pathogens produce. Any molecule which the body recognizes as foreign is an antigen. There are two types of white blood cells, namely phagocyte and lymphocyte. Before looking at their structure and function in detail, it will be useful to look at an example of the immune response in humans. This example introduces further important features of the immune system, namely the ability to distinguish between safe and non-safe and the production of antibodies. Antibodies are glycoprotein molecules that act against specific antigen. Each of us has molecules on the surface of our cells that are not found in other organisms or even in other humans. They are often called cell surface antigens. Also, they do not stimulate production of antibodies in us. They will do if they enter someone else. The cell surface antigen of the human ABO blood group system are a good example. If you are blood group A, then you have certain glycolipid on your red blood cells that are not on the red cells of people who are blood group B. If blood of type A is given to someone who has blood type of B during a transfusion, the recipient will recognize these blood cells are foreign and start to produce antibodies. The recipient's immune system has recognized the antigen on blood cells of type A as non-safe. If blood type of B is used during the transfusion as it should be, then the recipient immune system recognizes the antigen on the red blood cells are safe and no antibodies are produced. The response of lymphocyte to the presence of a foreign antigen is known as the immune response. In some cases, lymphocytes respond by producing antibodies. In others, they respond by killing cells that have become infected by pathogen. An antigen is a substance that is foreign to the body and stimulates an immune response. An antibody is a glycoprotein made by plasma cells derived from B lymphocytes secreted in response to an antigen. The variable region of the antibody molecule is complementary in shape to its specific antigen. The immune response is the complex series of response of the body to the entry of a foreign antigen. It involves the activity of lymphocyte and phagocyte. Non-self refers to any substance or cells that is recognized by the immune system as being foreign and will stimulate an immune response. Self refers to substance produced by the body that immune system does not recognize as foreign, so they do not stimulate an immune response.
Today I want to present about factors and issues that make weak immune system. There are several factors that I can share with you guys. First factor is lack of sleep. I can say like that because studies have shown that people who do not get enough sleep more exposed to a virus. So long term of this situation can increase risk of diabetes, obesity, blood vessel and others. Second factor is stress. When we are stressed, the immune system abilities to fight antigens are reduced. So that's why we are more exposed to a virus. Ongoing this situation can lead us to illness and disease. Some experts claim that stress is responsible as much as 19% to disease and illness including cancer. Third factor is unhealthy diet. Malnutrition or diet lacking in one or more nutrients can impair the production and activity immune system and antibodies. Actually, body needs a variety of vitamins and nutrients to function as it should be, and it can get from food. Last factor is lack of exercise. Studies have shown that people who are regularly exercise have a better white blood cell function than those who do not. For example, I give to you, when we are exercise, the brain release endorphin hormones that ease pain and promote well-being. That's all from me. Thank you.
Now let's move to the next segment where we discuss about the solution and ways that we can do to solve the problem and issue that we face. First of all, we have to get plenty of good quality sleep. This is because our body will regenerate and heal while we sleep. Sleep is a time when our body produce and distribute key immune cells like cytokine and T cells. An adult should get at least 7 hours of sleep at night to optimize health. My next point is about the solution to deal with stress issue. We know that stress is really hard to define because what may appear stressful situation for one person may not be the same for another. According to current opinion in psychology, long-term stress leads to chronically elevated level of the steroid hormone cortisol. When cortisol level is constantly high, it blocks the immune system from kicking into gear and doing its job to protect body from germs like bacteria and virus. There are a few ways to reduce stress, such as doing outdoor and indoor activities that you like. If you are someone who loves the adventure activities, you can plan a short trip for hiking or even camping. The key here is to find what works for us. You have to spend more time for your mind, even you have a lot of work and assignment to do. Now let's look about the relation of diet and immune system. Scientists have long recognized that people who live in poverty and are malnourished are more vulnerable to infection disease. When our body did not get the nutrient that we should get from the food, it's happened to decrease the immune response. One of the reasons is many plant-based food also have antiviral and antimicrobial properties which help us to fight off infections such as cinnamon and clove. In addition, research suggests, for example, vitamin C deficiency may increase the likelihood of infection. Our bodies do not produce the essential water-soluble vitamin on their own, so we need to get it through food such as citrus fruit. Skimping on this food may lower your body's ability to fight infection. So overall, you need to eat a healthy diet so that your immune system is maintained. Last but not least, exercise is also one of the ways to increase our immune system as it improves cardiovascular health, lower blood pressure, help control body weight, and protect against variety of disease. We need to do a regular exercise to lower the risk of developing chronic disease as well as viral and bacterial infection. For even more immune system benefit, we should do our exercising outside because nature has been shown to support mood, lower blood pressure, reduce inflammation, and support immune health. Sunshine also boosts vitamin D in the body, which play key roles in immune health too.
To conclude, immunity is the immune system's way of defending the body against diseases. The immune system prevents pathogens from entering our body and kills them or limits their harm. There are many factors that can weaken our immune system, such as lack of sleep, and as a solution, we have to improve our lifestyle. Did you know that not all people can easily maintain a strong immune system? This happens when a person suffers from an immune system disorder. For example, they may be born with a weak immune system. They may get a disease that weakens immune system. They may have an overactive immune system that can cause allergic reaction, or they may suffer from autoimmune diseases such as diabetes. What should you do if you seem to get sick a lot? To strengthen your immune system, you need to be concerned about your health. Visit a doctor to get medical treatments and advice. Moreover, you have to stay up to date on recommended vaccinations. By taking vaccines, our immune system is able to respond at a high activity level, thereby destroying the pathogen before it causes disease and reduces the risk of spread to other people. You can't enjoy wealth if you are not in a good health. Take action now, don't wait until it's too late because you might not get another chance. While completing this activity, we have learned several important lessons. For example, we have to allocate clear responsibilities and roles. As a team, we realize that it is crucial for each person to know what they should be doing. This is because it will be easier for us to achieve our goals. Secondly, we have to develop cooperation among the team members. Every person has different skills. When we work together, we can gain new knowledge, exchange ideas, and increase productivity. Hence, it can enhance our team performance. Lastly, we have to respect others' opinion. For example, we need to be an open-minded listener. If we have a different opinion, try to make a discussion to express our view. These are the full references that we use to get some information about immunity. Feel free to visit these websites if you are interested to know better about immunity.